Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with part 2 of our quilt block of the month for December. If you're not familiar with this series, there is a playlist link in the description of this video, also on the end screen. This is December, so this is the last block in this series, and I'm very happy about that. I've enjoyed the series and I'm very proud of myself that I got through it. But it was stressful and extremely time-consuming. So I'm going to be glad to be done this series, but there will be more series coming up. Please subscribe and you won't miss those. And while I'm thinking of it, go check my eBay to see what I have for fabric. I'm doing a lot of scrap packs lately. They're doing really well for me. I don't think the scrap packs will be going away anytime soon. So go check out what I have, and I also have auctions for scraps and things, and they start at a penny with free shipping. Outside the USA will have to pay shipping, but always check the shipping because it can be outrageous. In part 1 we did the tree block, and I know I have it so I don't have too much of a glare right now. I'm trying to not give you guys a glare, but yet I will need more lighting. The tree block looks like this. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. This one is pretty basic. We're just going to be going around here in a circle because this block was pretty big, so it didn't give me room to do too many other pieces. This block is 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall. As long as you have something 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall, that includes the border. You can put something there, but if you made this block, then that's going to be in the center. What I do is I tell you the sizes as we go, and I go sew them, and we will put this together. Then part 3, I will show you what it's like with the big stitch quilting that I do, and I will be attaching it to the row that it belongs to, and then I'll also be attaching the 2 bottom rows. Right now I have the 2 top rows attached, but I will attach the 2 bottom rows, and then I will come in with a wrap-up video showing you the quilt when it's all done. I don't know if this is going on eBay or not because I have to think about it, because I put a lot of time and effort into this. I might just want to keep it and put it away somewhere and never look at it again, but I'll know it's here. So let's start right here. We have a 2-inch square, and we have a strip that is 9 inches wide by 2 inches tall, and I'm going to sew those two together like that, and we'll put that right back there. Now let's do these 3 pieces. This one is 4.5 inches wide. These 3 are all 4.5 inches wide. So 4.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall, 4.5 wide by 3.5 inches tall, and another one 4.5 wide by 3.5 inches tall. I could have made those a little bit different, but I didn't realize what I had done. So I'm just going to sew these 3 together like that. And we have this. Now let's go over to this side. This is a 3-inch square, so 3 by 3. And this is 3 inches wide by 7.5 inches tall. Sewing those 2 together like that. And we have this. Let's do down here. We just have to sew those 3 together. This one is, they're all 3.5 inches tall. So this is 7 inches wide by 3.5 tall, 3.5 wide by 3.5 tall, so that's a 3.5 inch square. And this is 5 wide by 3.5 inches tall. I'm sewing all of those together. And we have this. Now we just need to put this all together. So we start here. This is going to go here. And remember, this is an 8 by 10 piece. You don't have to have the tree. You can put anything there that is 8 by 10. Like that. Now this goes here on the top. Now we have this. And we are going to put this side here. And last but not least, we are putting this here at the bottom. And now we have this, and it's done. This was really an easy block because, again, this was big and I thought the tree was fairly easy. I'm going to be taking pictures of this up close. There'll be a little slideshow at the end. I hope you enjoyed this block. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and you also want to make sure you're here for part 3 to see that, and then we'll have a finale at the end where I'll show you the whole thing. I don't even know if I want to wash it. I want it to just look new forever. But I imagine I should, right? Since we're doing all the snipping, I need to make that snipping worth something. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!